Wish stock has been seeing some interesting price action as of late. Let's talk about where I think this stock could be headed and a variety of other factors right now. Make sure to watch to the very end of this video so you don't miss any of my analysis on Wish stock. And of course, if you guys want to pick up a free stock with Public, check out the link down in the description below. You guys can sign up and follow us on there to keep up to date with all of our portfolio, what we're buying, what we're selling, and of course, follow along as far as the stock market goes. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, here we are with Wish stock, or ticker symbol WISH, on public.com. Of course, the link down in the description if you guys want to sign up and get a free stock. It's currently sitting at $10.31 per share here, ending the trading session today off. Of course, today is August 3rd, just so you have an idea of what day it is, of course, and what we're looking at here. Down just about 0.91% on the day to finish off the day. We did see a nice kind of climb here to about, up about 6 cents compared to the price that, of course, it started the day at, and up just about 0.58%, but unfortunately could not hold those levels, and we saw a continued downward trend for the rest of the day, trying to recover here, but could not support those levels. Now, a lot of people have been talking about Wish recently, trying to keep up with some different things, and trying to see whether or not this stock might be still a decent investment in the e-commerce space, in just a variety of different factors. And what I really want to talk about in this video is an interesting article that I found, and it's titled Context Logic Inc. Wish stock sinks as market gains. What you should know. So what does this article basically let us know? It basically tells us obviously that Wish, of course, sunk a little bit today, even though the market kind of managed to skirt out on a nice little gain. Let's read a little bit about that though. Context Logic closed at about $10.31 in the latest trading session, marking a 0.96% move from the prior day. This change lagged the S&P 500's 0.82% gain on the day. Coming in today's the shares, company had lost 10.64% in the past month. In that same time, the retail wholesale sector lost about 2.61%, while the S&P 500 gained 0.89%. Wall Street will be looking for positively from Wish as it approaches its next earnings report date, and this is expected actually on August 12th, 2021. So this is actually about a week or so away from happening. And again, guys, earnings with Wish recently, we can even take a look. As you can see here on public.com, we can scroll down here a little bit. Earnings have been kind of all over the place, right? We saw a nice little, this was the actual earnings per share earned right here. And then the expected, of course, was expected to lose a lot more than they did. So that is good news. They did beat expectations, but again, they're not in the positive. So of course, keep that in mind. And right here, they pretty much met expectations. Now, the next earnings date, I would not be surprised if this company is able to post a positive earnings. We're on a relatively positive kind of direction here as far as earnings go, and I'm going to be watching very closely on August 12th when they report it. Let's read a little bit more here. Based on our research, we believe that estimate revisions are directly related to near-term stock moves. Investors can capitalize on this by using the Zacks rank. This model considers these estimate changes and provides a simple, actionable rating system. The Zacks rank system from number 1, which is a strong buy, or to number 5, which is a strong sell, has a remarkable outside and audited track record of success, with number 1 stocks delivering an average annual return. I just realized that we're really just kind of reading an ad for the rest of this Zacks report thing. Sorry about that. But what overall, the main point of this article that I wanted to talk about was the earnings stuff, guys. Now, listen, Wish, bottom line, I think is a great company. I think that overall e-commerce is continuing to expand significantly, and I have a feeling that it will continue to expand pretty much for years and years to come. I mean, this is the future of shopping, in my opinion. I think more likely than not, retail stores, retail places are likely going to go away. Of course, there's going to be malls still, there's going to be actual brick and mortar stores, but as online shopping becomes the new normal thing to do, and as online shopping becomes more and more popular, we're going to see a big shift to these online retailers, especially something like Wish, which is kind of a online general store. One of the very unique things about Wish is the kind of just different way that it markets itself to its customers and to its users. Because the thing with Wish is it's this kind of impulse buy, scroll your feed type of vibe that they have going, where you get on the app and it's a lot like social media. It's like being on your Instagram Explore page. And we've even seen Instagram kind of copy this in a sense with their new shop feature, where it has a whole, it's basically the Explore page, but it's a shoppable Explore page. You can scroll through and see different things that you might want to buy and make an impulse buy decision or whatever it might be. Wish pretty much was doing this before Instagram even had the idea to do this. And Wish has done it very successfully as they've managed to really scrape together some impressive revenue numbers over the past couple of years of their existence. Now, the reason the stock, of course, is so low, we did see a large kind of short squeeze movement as far as the price goes not too long ago. And unfortunately, that did kind of impact the overall valuation of the stock. We can even kind of see that here if we pull out to the charts. We go to 3 month here. We saw a run up to the $14. Actually, it might have even been before if we go to 6 months, even 1 year. This stock used to be trading around the $29 to $30 level. But again, keep in mind, this stock only IPO'd not too long ago. If we look, at only IPO'd in the 14th of December in 2020. Okay, so this stock has not even really been around for a year yet. So keep that in mind, right, guys? Because a lot of people I've seen talk about how, oh, this stock is dead. There's nowhere. It's sitting in the water. There's no way they're going to continue to grow and expand the way they're expected to. But again, I disagree with that, guys. I think they're already in a great space to begin with. We're seeing more impressive revenue numbers being cranked out every single time. The overall EPS estimates we're seeing are on a positive trajectory and not a negative one, which is always great to see. Let's just hope this time we can maybe go into a positive, hopefully, like I talked about earlier. Again, that's not for sure going to happen. We aren't 100% positive that will happen, but we'll have to see. Unfortunately, this is a 1.7, which is actually funny because it's nearing towards a buy. And the reason I say unfortunately is because, of course, the problem with Wish and the problem with, I think, a lot of these kind of meme-related stocks is that, there are some strange, just overall, analysts are all over about this stock, right? And the reason I say unfortunate, because you might be thinking, it's a 1.7, why is that unfortunate? Well, it's because there are some people who probably disagree with this heavily and are going to take to the internet, of course, and rant about how, whatever their opinions are about it. But again, guys, I like Wish, bottom line, I like Wish a lot. We're seeing targets of about $17.10 by the end of the year. We are only, well, actually, if we look at the high, it's about $32. We're sitting at about $10 right now. And of course, that is not too far off from what it's currently at. But that's why we're just going to be watching Wish very closely. And guys, the way I look at Wish is a lottery play. If there is another short squeeze with this stock, I'm going to be extraordinarily happy and extraordinarily excited, and the money that I have in it will also be as well. But again, if there isn't one and I just have a lot of shares and it slowly grows over the next year to 2 to even 3 years, that's good enough for me. That makes me happy, and I'm totally fine with that as well. Let's jump into the last part of this video just to wrap this up with a little bit of technical analysis. This was the trading day we saw today, and we talked about how just those levels, at those higher levels, could not hold. Plenty of profit takers likely from earlier buys during the day. RSI now in the after hours hitting all-time highs, or not all-time highs, but going above the 70 to 60 level, about 70 level, which means, of course, that this stock is now heavily overbought. Now, when a stock is heavily overbought, if you backtrace and go to previous times where we saw this, we tend to, not always, but tend to see a pullback or correction in the price. We saw this right here with this kind of spike in price the last intraday trading session. We can zoom out even further to back here where we saw a beautiful run intraday, could not hold those levels. RSI got too hot and it dumped for the rest of the day. The RSI, in my opinion, is my favorite and most important tool to use, not only for swing trades, but also for day trades and finding good entries into positions with this stock. Because not only am I willing to hold this stock long term, I don't mind trading it in the short term either while it's on the way up. And I know there are people who probably don't like that, but hey, that's just the way they do it. Sorry, my bad, I guess. But overall, guys, this is what's going on with Wish. I'm going to be looking forward to that earnings date very much so. I really think they're going to do a good job in earnings. I'm looking forward to it as far as the analyst projections go and everything like that. We'll be updating you guys, of course, when that happens, so make sure you subscribe. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for Wish. I hope you've earned your thumbs up today. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. If you guys want to pick up a free stock with Public, check out our link down in the description below. When you guys sign up for Public, not only does it help support the channel, but it also allows you guys to follow a variety of different investors on an amazing social investing network. You also can follow us and keep up to date with our portfolio, what stocks we're buying, what stocks we're selling, and of course a variety of other information. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.